Hello everyone, welcome back to PineClan. And as you might be able to tell here, we were on Moon 38 last episode. Now we're on Moon 39 at the start of this episode, because when I recorded my episode, when I was recording the last episode, it didn't record any of the audio whatsoever. So I'll read out this stuff right here, and then read what some of the notes I have from last moon. So, Pumpkin Star can walk and move without pain. Sprain must have healed. Noodle Thick has recovered from birthing her litter. Dartstone is glad that his stomach ache is finally gone, which is good. As if the injury wasn't bad enough, the skin on Storm Chest's mangled tail has started to swell and feel feverish. Snap misstepped and fell from a rock, dislocating a joint. And the medicine cat apprentice from Gossamer Clan comes along asking for herbs. They refuse to say why their clan needs them, and PineClan decides not to share their precious few of rosemary. Firecracker stands before the clan and announces that she won't be there forever, and that it is time she took on an apprentice. Tells the clan that she has specifically chose Heron Kit, now Heron Paw, to be her new apprentice. Which I thought was interesting, because Heron Paw here was the one who thought, well, let me see, I actually have it written in my notes, which would be easier. So yeah, it said Heron Kit took some bad weather as a bad omen about Dartstone. So it was actually really perfect, because I was planning on maybe making Heron Paw Medicine Cat Apprentice anyway, but that was perfect, I think. Heron Paw decided to pick something to adorn his pelt, which was a poppy, if I remember right. Yep. See? Okay, so Orchid Paw excitedly touches noses with his new mentor, Pumpkin Star, looking quite eager to start training. Orchid Paw was on a walk when he saw Stoned Apple being attacked by a dog. He helped Stoned Apple escape, but not before gaining a few wounds. Literally first ever moon, and Orchid Paw's out here getting injured. Almost immediately after Cotton Paw touches noses with Mothglow, he starts asking about when they're going to go out and explore the territory. Then we have Ripple Kid is glad his stomach ache is finally gone. So now I'm going to read the important notes, which are... This was just these first two are just relationship things, but I thought they were interesting enough to keep track of. Because Pumpkin Star smells something strange on Twig Petal, keeping an eye because it could be interesting later. And Cotton Paw swears he sees Dreamy sneaking around at night, which again, could just be nothing, but it's interesting enough to keep in mind. And there's a patrol one I wrote down, which is Ice got an ambush of rogues to admit that they were attacking because of a lack of prey, so he directed them to some prey-rich lands outside the clan's territory. So, had some interesting stuff happen last moon, which makes it sad that we, completely lost some of that stuff. But at least but now we're gonna do Moon 40. I don't think I clicked that one moment. There we go. Gold Dawn has gotten heat exhaustion on now. Weevil Fur's nose has finally stopped running. Also, I just realized how long this is. Oh boy. Stone Apple picks himself up, picks himself up out of his nest and begins the day anew, a fresh conviction in his heart. Firecracker announced she's expecting kids. She isn't keen on being confined to the nursery just yet. Wonder whose they are. Firecracker's dreams of romance and love have been crushed by Stoned Apple's rejection. Huh. Do you have any romance? Well, you obviously have romance, but do you? Let me see. A little bit, so I wonder if the kids are his. That's gonna be interesting. Flintheart wakes one day after moons of numbness and feels as though the world is less dull. Actually, I'm gonna write down something quick about Firecracker and Stoned Apple here. Firecracker confessed to Stoned Apple the same moon she announced she was having kids. Maybe they're stone dapples? Interesting. I'm just keeping that in mind. Could be useful later. Okay, Glintar was caught sharing prey with a kitty pet who was chased off by a patrol. The clan has encountered Wally. Interesting. I just want to see this. Have we seen this one before? We might have. Storm just died from a mangled tail. Oh. Oh no. Guess that injury, that infection didn't heal. Hollyhack Apple was seen playing with a kitty pet over the border. The clan has encountered Wally. Okay, that's interesting enough for me to write down because both Glinthart and Hollyhock Dapple were seen interacting with a kitty pet named Wally. Once again, I just keep these notes in case it's interesting, more interesting later. The Honorist has gotten heat stroke. Oh no. Hubert's stomachache has left. Stretch Dream no longer has a running nose. Heron Paw has gotten a stomachache. Huh. Scorchmunch tells Twig Petal to count on them in a difficult situation. High positive. Interesting. This one's just cute. Scorchmunch stumbles upon Tabasco looking at the stars with wonder in her eyes. Okay, let's. Oh, that's Cotton Needle's telling a story to Storm Chest. That's sad, considering, you know. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see where there are any higher effects. Only Weevilfur and Twig Petal know about the details of a specific piece of clan drama. Medium effect, but just interesting. What is Twig Petal's personality? I can't remember. Cold. Huh. Interesting. Just looking for... The clanmate claims that Leaf Freckle wants Eggpaw dead. High negative effect. Excuse? I don't think she does. Does she? Eggpaw? Yeah, you dislike... She dislikes Eggpaw a little, but I don't think it's anywhere near wanting him dead. Eesh. Pumpkin Cup Quiver insults one of Replicate's insecurities. High negative. Pumpkin Quiver. That is a baby. Like a literal tiny baby. It's not even right. Sheesh. Okay, Kettlinger Path starts to plan things, hoping that Heron Paw will get involved. High pause effect. Nice. So always nice to see some high positive interactions instead of high negative ones. Just keep looking. Yeah. Just trying to look. Glinthart lets Heron Paw vent to him about the difficulties as a healer. Yeah, that makes sense. That's your kid, so. Okay, trying to look. A lot of low and medium level level interactions. Wisteria Kit always knows how to make Twig Petal laugh. High positive. Oh, that's just cute though. And Wisteria Kit gives Seaglade a big piece of fresh kill. That one's a low positive, but I think it's interesting. Wisteria Kit seems to be being pretty helpful. I clicked the wrong cat. One moment. Unruly, huh? Just being nice today, I suppose. Let me see. Okay, trying to. Okay, I'm just. There we go. Stretch Train snaps at Orchid Paw to leave her alone. High negative effect. Alrighty then, that's not great. I just didn't expect Wisteria Kit to be so amicable today. Reading that, just because like Wisteria Kit seems to be behaving pretty well. For some reason. Despite the ruly personality. Snap doesn't get why Leaf Freckle gets more praise for doing the same thing everyone else does. High negative effect. Oh boy. That's not great. It's a lot of low and medium effects. It's interesting. So now we get to read the thoughts. Pumpkin Star is hoping he finds an opportunity to slip back into his nest. Scorch Munch is debating swimming to cool down. Firecracker is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. Makes sense. It's Greenleaf, so it's really bad at the moment. Aaron Paw is learning to tell the difference between white cough and green cough from a safe distance. Buttercup Feather's in the medicine cat den. Wow, Buttercup Feather's almost an elder. Wild to me. Stretch Dream is sparring with some clanmates. Ice woke up in a panic. Snap can't find Moss Glow anywhere. Noodle Thicket is exhausted after a patrol. Ipsy Glade hisses when anyone teases her for her kitty pet past. Wing is hoping she finds an opportunity to slip back into her nest as well. Excuse me. Kittlinger Path has doubts about Heron Paw's ability. Ouch. Weevil is finding Gold Dawn annoying. Oh boy. Pianerist tries to set a good example for younger cats. Dreamy had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Leaf Freckle is asking Heather Dawn an important question. Gold Dawn is feeling underappreciated. Hubert is grooming away. Cottonneedle is talking to himself. Lintar purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Tabasco curses a squirrel that just barely got away. Myrtle Aster has the apprentices engaged in a very, very tall tale. Heather Dawn also has the apprentices engaged in a very tall tale. So I wonder if it's both Myrtle Aster and Heather Dawn telling stories. Pumpkin Quiver is looking around camp. Oak Grove daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Mossquill had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Stagfern wants to compliment Tabasco's fighting techniques. Shade Mask wishes she had wings so she could catch birds easier. Darkstone hopes the deputy will assign him to Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Hollyhock Dapple enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf. Twig Petal recounts the gathering to Firecracker and her patience. Root Paw is finding Stag Paw annoying. Oh boy. Oh, and you are fully grown but not having completed your apprenticeship because grieving. Bleak Paw wishes she could take the day off. Egg Paw seems to be ordering his fellow clanmates around. Orchid Paw is asking Ipsy Glade questions about warrior life. Cotton Paw had a very strange dream. Interesting. Stone Dapple is worrying about asking Firecracker for help for something minor. Wonder if that's related to romance drama reasons too. Cotton Paw having a very strange dream isn't the thing I'm focused, but Cotton Paw's personality is grumpy and quick to help, which is an interesting combination. Ripplecrit whines about being hungry. Wisteria Kit wants to be big someday. Alright. So there's all that stuff. And now we do patrol, sending the leader in that on patrol. While on patrol, Scorch notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud beneath the canopy. Boldly, Pumpkin Star follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, Pumpkin Star and Scorch Munch demand the rogue leave PineClan territory. The rogue is intimidated by their confidence and leaves without a fight. Nice. Now to send Heron Paw on his first patrol. Greenleaf is truly the best time of year to be a medicine cat with the world so full of flowers and green growth. Firecracker heads out to gather fresh mallow for the stores with Heron Paw. Firecracker is distracted today and affects her work. The patrol's unsuccessful and Heron Paw looks up at her with disappointment. First patrol, already judgmental. What an interesting day. Time to send all the apprentices on patrol. Since Gold Dawn is out of commission at the moment, we'll just have to headed on. As the patrol's checking the border lines, they notice a PineClan sent us straight into their territory. Bleakpaw can't contain her annoyance at the trespass when the patrol finds a lost PineClan apprentice to be the source of the scent, reprimanding them heavily. The apprentice is nearly in tears when Bleakpaw finally lets them go, and the patrol leads them back to the borderline. Tension taken there. Oh boy, that worsened relations. Oops. There's a spring in their steps as the cats head out. Today looks like a good day for hunting. Not only does Buttercup Feather personally catch a terrifying about the prey, as usual. Well, that wasn't part of the dialogue, but they offer up support to everyone else to do the same, and the patrol brings a truly awe-inspiring haul home. Buttercup Feather has always been a good hunter, if I remember right, though, so it makes sense. Ice wanders past an old badger set in the roots of a hazelnut tree, only to freeze. There's a new scent here, acrid and sour. Well, the only way to nose the check, Hollyhock Apple scrambles into them for a look and comes nose to nose with its occupant. Oop. It's only by the grace of StarClan that she's able to redirect that speed and twist around just as fast, shedding fur in clumps as the badger's furious snarling and fizzing follows her up the burrow tunnel. That was risky. As the patrol is checking the borderlines, they hear the scrapes of paws through the territory. I suppose we'll check it out. The patrol follows the sound, intent on finding the intruder. They come upon his kitty pet sniffing around. They're about to approach calmly when Myrtle Aster lets out a yell and rushes towards the kitty pet, who quickly turns tail. Oh boy. The patrol has met Nitro. Your clan's reputation towards outsiders has worsened. That was not the best. As the patrol gathers together to train under Stretchstream's leadership, Shade Mask admits she had a vision from StarClan last night. Stretchstream takes Shade Mask aside, giving her the full benefits of Stretchstream's seniority and experience as they discuss Shade Mask's vision. Interesting. Writing that down real quick. Actually, I'm writing down the whole thing with Nitro down too. Well, on the patrol, Myrtle Aster ended up scaring off a kitty pet named Nitro. And, one moment, oh yeah, right. On patrol, Shade Mask admits to having a vision, and Stretchstream helps figure it out. Wonder what exactly what her vision was about then. Just gonna look and see if there's anything from the StarClan cats. Fluff Skitter has seen Snap's future demise. That's a potential one. Elm is feeling happy. Panther Kit knows what Hubert's secret is and wants to tell some cat. I don't know what secret. I swear we had more cats here than that. We do. Sandrock looks after the newborns in StarClan. Sunblaze is wondering about Two Legs. Roar Fox is watching over Ripple Kit. Canary is watching over Oak Grove. Stormchest is watching their own visual. Oh boy, there must be something else. Frozen Paw sneaks close to the border of the Dark Forest, but dares not go in. Garlic Paw patrols StarClan's territory. And I think that's it. Yep. So I wonder if it's Snap's future demise. Anyway. That's where I'm gonna end episode. So, thank you for giving this video a chance. Hope you have a good day or night. Bye.